There we go. We're live. Hi everybody. Welcome to Manny's podcast series, and this is your host, AkaoRyu.
There we go. We're live. Hi everybody. Welcome to Manny's podcast series.
My bad.
And this is
I do this every time. Anyway, hi guys. Welcome to the chat. Thanks, Rosie, for joining me on this live stream. So my name is AkaoRyu, and today my special guest, and it's an honor to talk with us today, Angel Muniz. So thanks, man.
Hello.
I really appreciate your time.
Hi, Manny. I got to be on here, and hello to everyone just joining.
So, man, I'm glad that we're finally doing this. And so, Angel, my friend, let's start with tell me all about yourself. Tell me what really wanted you to get into YouTube, or doing this whole crazy world that we're doing. Let's just start with that. Let's start.
Let's start like some information about myself.
Yeah.
My name is Angel Muniz. I'm a 28-year-old Native American that was born in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm part of the Salt River Pima tribe. And so I'm a born Native American, and I also suffer from disabilities because I'm a disabled adult as well, and I suffer from things like seizures, mood disorder. I don't know if I have anything about sleep, but those are just like the top ones. I've also have ADHD disorder and a few others. So a total of 6. And for me, it's just been a struggle in my life with it, but also I've had more people cope with me than my parents have. But nothing that I have wrong with them. I'll talk to that a bit later if you want to ask me that. But for the most part, it's just been a great uphill battle, and it's been getting better and better as each year or each day goes along with me. There are some bad days, there are some worse days, but I just need to not let the worst days get the best of me, because if you do, you'll feel worse about yourself all the time, and it's best to move forward and just look for the future, and that's what I've been doing. And for me, I currently live in a small city called Moray, Minnesota, and what started YouTube is that I created my current channel back in 2016, and I didn't necessarily knew what I wanted to do with the channel. And so I just started having the fun looking at other channels. And one channel that caught my eye was a black conservative YouTuber by the name of Anthony Brian Logan. And I used to go to the channel all the time. And I also used to do the miniature news articles and news videos on my channel. But my channel didn't meant to be a news station. I just wanted to get something going and get something started with the channel. But then in the late of 2017 to when I got my first community guideline strike, that I knew that I had to take my channel to another direction. So now I just post various things. I do.
You're right there.
I had to get some boogers up my throat.
Okay.
So yeah, now I just do many things. I do mukbangs. I'm trying to do more interviews on my channel. I plan on trying to figure out how to do reaction videos. So I do a variety of stuff, but that was just the basic background of what started my channel, because I didn't necessarily have anything in mind of what I wanted to do, and I kind of like that. You know what? Since I always love news, since I always love hearing things about events, and in 2017. I decided to start putting stuff on my channel, and I started doing news articles. And my first ever article, a news video that I did, was about someone saying that Wheel of Fortune was depicting slaves. And that was one of the earlier videos when I didn't necessarily know how to do the proper software, like having your camera to the side while people can see the full article with you and read with you. I didn't necessarily know how to do that. And so that was like some of the earlier videos. But if you go back and see some of the stuff that I have as well, I used to have a Confederate flag in the background of some of my earlier videos, but I don't have it anymore. And some people got really triggered and ticked off because of me having it.
Yeah. I mean, well, this is America. You can do whatever you want, man. So
yeah.
it doesn't matter what they think. I mean, if you're happy with that, you're happy with that. I mean, that's, I don't know. To each their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to each their own.
I've been raised very well from my mom, and my mom's always said, like, you know, people are gonna do what they want to do. You know, we can't stop them. You know, but I mean, we can encourage people, we can love people, we can send them to the right directions and in life and help them out. But we can never change people. People have to learn to change themselves.
Pretty much.
So all right, so now we know like where you are today with YouTube. I always ask my guests this because it's good to know, and even for myself, like what were your revelations for 2018, and what is your 2019 goals?
My revelations or resolutions for 2018 for my YouTube channel is to try to bring my channel a bit of a broad direction. And one of my very first live streams that I ever did on my channel was a video of me capturing a huge snowfall. It wasn't as bad as the winter that Minnesota got when I was in Arizona over the past month, because I still feel the polar vortex weather even after me not being here for the humongous weather that they got. Because but that was one of my first live streams. Where it's titled "It's Still Snowing Here in Minnesota." My first mukbang was that I did ever was me eating a box of banquet oven chicken. You know, that cheap box of chicken that is already pre-packaged and pre-cooked, and all you have to do is pop it in the oven for about an hour. That was my first ever mukbang. And then from there, I just try to think of other things that I can do. And one of my first ever live recipes of cooking with Angel was me making something that I came up with myself called cheesy bacon bombs. And they're pretty awesome. They're pretty good to eat, and it can be used as an appetizer or a snack.
Nice.
So yeah, those are some of my earlier videos. But the goals that I had was to just try to get my YouTube up and going, and from there it's been going slowly. Because back when I did my first live stream of it snowing, still snowing here, I was at 176 subscribers. But then I think in June or May of the last year, I reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, and that was a pretty fast growth, going from 176 to 1K in like a 4 or 5 month time span.
Nice. I mean, congratulations. I definitely get it, because I was just talking to one of my collaborators, Sarah, YinYangSakura, Sarah, about me going from pretty much 0 to 100, and then being parts of a lot of different communities and live streamers, and like, you know, going from, you know, obviously 100 to 1,000 within within the year, but within a few months. And it's been an awesome ride, and I'm excited to see where it continues to go, and not gonna stop, man.
Yeah, me neither.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy to think about that we hit, you know, 1,000 subscribers. Like, not a lot of people could do that or reach that. I mean, not to say that they can't, because I believe anyone could if they, you know, rise and grind, man. They push every day, try to create different content, be creative, you know, do your best, be authentic. I think that the biggest thing and what draws me, like people like you, like I like people who are transparent. I like people who are authentic and real, and just learning to just be people of love, and to love harder, and to help people.
And yeah, one of the things that I will say here is that I cannot handle someone who begs for stuff. I mean, for me, I'm okay with people promoting their channel or promoting their newest video on my channel or during one of my live streams. But if you post the same video link 50 times in like a 10-minute time span, or if you tell people to come and subscribe to me, and you keep on posting your channel link constantly, that is a form of begging to me, and I cannot take that kind of stuff. Because if you beg for stuff without helping others, such, and you just want to help yourself, I mean, yes, your channel is about growing yourself, and such. It's also about interaction as well, and networking. And if you're not about that and you're just solely the purpose for yourself, you're not willing to network. You're not willing to go to others' channels. You're not willing to help them out as well. You're not willing to donate to them if they've donated to you before. Because I've had many people donate to me, and I've done the generous thing of donating to them as well through super chat. But I don't have that ability right now because I don't have the requirements for monetization as of yet. But I can handle someone who begs and then someone who goes through this thing of saying, "Hey, I just supported you, support me back." That's the equivalent of sub for sub.
Yeah, I know. I've seen too many channels like that, and there is consequences in a way. I mean, I know YouTube is. I was talking yesterday to my boy James Cox. Yeah, I'm just giving you a shout out, James. But anyway, no, we were talking about that. We were talking about the whole sub for sub thing. How it's more hurting because I really truly believe in and when his philosophies of where you actually watch the whole video full, because apparently I guess the 1 and 2 minute is not really a good thing. Like you could go to someone's channel, say, hey, I subscribe, blah blah blah, but if they're not actually watching the videos, you end up losing that video anyway, or that sub.
Yeah, but you know what I wish that YouTube would do is introduce a time span to show or indicate what time period the person is there, because or maybe show like what like that you get at what time of the on the video, so that you can try to indicate who it was that liked it at what time did they did it, if it was if it was for the full video or less than 2 minutes of it, because it doesn't necessarily count, as James said, if you watch only 2 minutes. And I even asked a few people, did you watch the video in full? And they'd be like, yes. But then later on, I found out that they don't necessarily watch it in full. They just try to manipulate and try to pretend that they do to try to think as though they're there to support you. And they say, hey, I watched the full video, watched it in full. And also James mentioned about like repeating the same stuff, got them watching it, etc. Or because if you repeat the same stuff, because if you repeat some of the people repeat the same stuff, it'll be a clear indication that they don't really watch it. They are just there for the attention of their own.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's what makes it something that's hard for YouTube channels. Like, we don't know who's being honest, we don't know who's being authentic. In the sense, what I'm saying is, like, if they actually watch the video in full, like, you're right in that. We don't know who. I mean, I was gonna mention, I forgot to bring it up to him. I actually do get emails through, obviously Google, let me know who subscribed to my channel. I actually get that email. I mean, I don't know if you do, Angel. You get set. I think I have it set up that way so I could get when someone.
Yeah. I have it where if someone subscribes to me, it'll tell me who has recently subscribed. Because I got an email from YouTube/Google when you subscribed to my channel, and you're in my little subscribers list in Creator Studio. And I even looked at my email several times for people that said that they watched my video in full to see, and if they have it be disabled where they don't want their YouTube channel be notified or be notified that you subscribe to someone, it's kind of difficult to know if they are really there or if they're not.
Well, yeah, for watching the video, yeah, that part we don't know. We just had to, in a way, it's the game of, like, we had to believe what our fans or whatever we call our people. I still haven't thought of a name for my fans. Like I know my boy Rhyme Style. I mean, I don't know him in person, but he does Dragon Ball Z content. He calls them super sandwiches. I don't know if you call your fans a certain name, like you blessed your fans with names. I know for like Omar, the Omar Gosh TV, I know he calls them fam. So, but I think some YouTubers used to say fam, like family, pretty much.
Yeah, because I know Herman the Great calls his channel the Herm Fam.
The Herm Fam, yeah. I just gotta find a name for my fans because I don't know, my content's a little bit everywhere. It's from vlogs, gameplays, interviews, so
hey,
normal stuff.
Yeah, maybe Manny of Many is a great title for your fan, like Manny of Many.
That's true. Yeah, especially because my name is what do you mean? Like calling my fans what?
Uh,
AkaoRyu.
what's your channel name is?
AkaoRyu.
What?
AkaoRyu means red
AkaoRyu.
dragon. AkaoRyu, yeah.
Well, one thing that I noticed is that you are awfully into anime, Chinese or Japanese animation. I don't necessarily know what the full term or what or how anime got started. All I know is that it's a form of a Chinese or Japanese animation. Because here in America, there's been several anime shows like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, but I don't necessarily know how that form of animation started. But for me, I think the anime fan or something that might be a great fit.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you just gave me a great idea or topic to use in my I could get my friend James to we're supposed to be recording like every day. We try to record. We haven't done it yet, so I'm gonna get that going though. But he knows more. He knows a lot more about Dragon Ball Z content than me. So my boy Time Patroller, aka James, we got to get that going. But no, so oh yeah, so what are your goals for this year? What's your
Well, my 2020 my 2019 goals were initially to get to 2K subscribers on my channel by March 29th, because next month is my birthday and I turn 29 years old on the
Nice.
29th. But I'm not sure if that will happen. But if I can get to 2K later on in the year, that'd be great. And also my other goals is to try to get to the additional 1950 watch hours that I need to apply to be for monetization. Because currently, last time I checked, I was at 2,050 watch hours, and so I need another 1950 for me to be able to apply for monetization. And some people were like, "What? I thought you were already monetized." Well, I would be if people would start coming over more often and
Oh,
helping
that
out with the channel and just trying to get the ball rolling and possibly try donating to me here and there, because I'm not those kind of crazy people that that demand for one another to donate. I mean, I just let people donate out of their goodwill if they want to help me out. And I've had a few people that became a monthly patron of mine on Patreon, and I've had some people donate to me a full refund of costs. Because last summer when I was at Denny's, one of my YouTube subscribers donated $15 to me to my PayPal to give me my money back for the 14.50 that I paid for at Denny's when I ate there. So that was generous. So I don't beg for people or demand people to donate and such, but it would be greatly appreciated, greatly helpful if they could donate or become a Patreon of mine on Patreon. Even though I don't have my Patreon set up all that well, for right now I have it where I have it as a $1 all access, but I'm trying to come up with a few tiers. But yeah.
all right. That sounds pretty good. When's your birthday? March what?
March 29th.
Nice. Mine's it's March 26th. So
3 years, 3 days apart.
I know. So we're both of Aries. I was gonna say, yeah, I'll definitely see if I could make some content in, especially like when did I guess anime history. I don't know as much. I mean, my favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. I've seen GT. I've seen Super. I've seen the Broly movie. I mean, have you seen the Broly movie yet, or have you had a chance?
No, I have not seen the Broly movie.
Yeah, I mean, when you do, man, you can come back on the show. We can discuss that. Listen, right? I'll just say it real quick. I play fighters. I play Dragon Ball Z 2. Right now, I'm playing Red Dead and Resident Evil 2, and I got UFC 3. I'm kind of like a little bit everywhere in my games. Even in my games, I'm a little bit everywhere. I got some Western, I got fighting games, I got horror games.
Well, for me, I have only had my PS4 Pro system for about nearly 2 months because I got it in the late of December of 2018, and so
Gotcha.
I only had it for about 2 months. But the games that I do have is Grand Theft Auto 5, Batman Arkham Knight, the Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year anniversary edition, and my brother Donovan and his girlfriend Alex recently bought me the Crash Bandicoot Insanity trilogy game.
Oh, nice. I thought about getting Spyro the Dragon collectibles. I know that's a good game too. Spyro the Dragon. I played that.
Yeah.
I remember playing. I think it was on the PS2, PS3. So that's cool, man. Do you do any live streams on your on Twitch and stuff like that? Do you do gameplays too?
Well, for the most part, it's been gameplays on my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. What do you use? You use the Elgato game capture card?
No, I don't use any game capture card.
Oh, you're doing it from the PlayStation system?
Yeah, I do it from the PlayStation system, and I have it where I connect my PlayStation system to my YouTube channel, and I can live stream from there.
Gotcha. I know what you're talking about. I wish. Oh, you got to set it up with the U too, huh? For me, for some reason I couldn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just the regular PS4. I don't know. Maybe the Pro is able to do the YouTube and Twitch. Because I know I could do Twitch. I could live stream from Twitch from using my PlayStation 4, but not the YouTube. So that's interesting.
I think it's just for the PS4 Pro system.
Yeah, that would sound. I mean, hey, when I get the PS5, I'll be able to stream from both channels, from YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool when I get the PS5. Yeah, because I mean, right now I don't need the Pro. I mean, I'm sure the Pro is a better game system. I mean, I know it runs 4K. I mean, if you have a 4K TV, yeah, it probably looks even better. But I heard the 4K TVs they're becoming cheaper to buy now.
Yeah, because nowadays you can get a cheap 4K TV for under the $300. Because I always see that they're getting cheaper and cheaper. And the one that I paid for, or the 4K TV that I have, is the TCL 5 Series, the 43-inch, the 4K Dolby Vision HDR TV. And it's a Roku one as well.
Nice. Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't know if you are a horror fan, but I bet you it would look awesome to play Resident Evil 2 on there, on the Pro, with a 43-inch TV. I bet you surround sound. I bet you that game.
I don't have a surround sound bar system, but I might get one when I move into my own place, because here in the apartment building that I live in, it's not all that soundproof.
No worries. It'll be awesome when you do have that setup, man. So I look forward to getting a tour one day, and hopefully, like, soon you can see me have. I'm planning. I'll definitely get a green drop for my.
Green drop or a green screen.
And the ring of light, the studio light and stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta do some investment. I gotta do a little bit more. I gotta buy something for the camera too, for that Canon.
I'm looking in the back of you right now, and I see your closet that behind you, and it kind of looks a lot like locker rooms from high school.
Yeah, that's true. I get.
Because if you think about it, the white thing in the background of the in front of the closet there kind of looks like a lock pad for you to put your lock over and keep your backpack and such secured. And the back of the 4 individual closet panels are kind of like its own locker to put the stuff that you want in there, like your lunch or your own work bag. And it kind of looks like a locker to me.
I know what you're saying. Actually, you know what would be really cool? Maybe I can make a banner from my from back there. I could probably make my banner from using the Elgato green screen drop. But I'm trying to think what else to ask you. So I don't know if you ever have checked out my life lessons or life coaching tips and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm trying to think what's the word. Oh, something just came up. Something crazy just came up. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't lose you. Because I had a random
Because
app.
I know that you have a playlist for gaming, a game list, playlist for paranormal, a playlist for your life lesson series, a playlist for vlogging, and a playlist for Manny's playlist of other YouTubers and such.
Yeah, I gotta make a couple more. I mean, I know it's not that hard. I just haven't. I'll have to play around. I mean, I got tomorrow off, so what I was gonna say real quick. I was gonna mention. So lately on my mind, I don't know. I've just been talking to different people, which has been really cool, and I really enjoying this. I'm glad you're part of my adventure too, and part.
I need to answer the phone right quick.
Oh, all right. Okay. So, all right, guys. He will be back in a couple of seconds. So let me see who's still on the chat here. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention too much about it. Thanks, Supernova. Hey, Gemma, what's up? We definitely have to get together and do an interview. Appreciate you being here on the live stream. Thanks, PM Adventure Vlogs, for being here on the live stream. Thanks, Chris.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Thanks, man. No, you're good, man. I've just been saying hi, everybody in the chat. So, Gemma's here. Supernova or Superno. Jay Mary is here. So, I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah. So, like, oh yeah, I was gonna say real quick. So, something that's been on my mind, and I've been really working on a lot of different stuff. And you can share more about like. If, I mean, you're more open.
Yeah. I'd be more than happy to.
All right, so I've been reading this book. Well, I used to be a miserable F. I'm not going to say the word because there might be children here. I mean, I do have kids and family in here on my channels and stuff like that. So and I'm also wanting to get
well, you know, I used to be a miserable F as well because growing up, I always felt as though people always never wanted to accept me, never wanted to have me around, and never is willing to give me a chance at things.
Yeah.
And during the years of junior high and high school, there were a few times where I asked to sit down at the cafeteria with a few students, and they're like, "Nah, we don't want you here." And I even asked why, and they didn't to explain to me. And also, the way I used to be a miserable F as well is that I used to let people control me all the time, and I just got sick and tired of people trying to control me, trying to take over my life, trying to tell me what to do, trying to tell me, "Oh, you should do this instead of doing that." So later on, I just had to be more door.
You all right? Hold on, guys. I think the door was So yeah, guys, I've been reading this book, Why I Used to Be a Miserable F by John Kim, aka The Angry Therapist. Also, he's a certified life coach. But what made me want to read this book and trying to get the tips and stuff like that, learning to define what a man is, learning to redefine truly what a man is. You know, a man that doesn't hide. You know, a man that's vulnerable, that's open, that's honest, that's transparent. That's not afraid to share who they are, because me as as I've been growing and learning, guys, going from separation to divorce and in the process of healing, and I feel like I'm in definitely a really good spot now in my life where I have healed from that. I have learned a lot of different things, and I did a lot of mistakes, and no worries. So I'm just sharing with you guys that. I had made a lot of mistakes during my expired marriage. Things I'm not proud of. Learning there was times I messed up a lot. Sometimes we all do this. We all sometimes make small lies, but sometimes that really it does affect later during that relationship and stuff. So
okay, yeah. I had to answer the door because my pizza just got delivered.
All right, Angel. Pretty much I was sharing with the audience and people that are here on the chat. Sharing some things what I've been learning as myself. Like I made a lot of mistakes, Angel, during my marriage, during my expired relationship, and
but for me, some people, like I said about me being a miserable F, I've had so many people do several stuff to me and such growing up that I kind of used to be a miserable F as well. But
Yeah.
one of the other things that I always try to occur is that people always said to me when I was younger, "Oh, you never make it in this world. You never get a job. You'll never be your own independent guardian. You'll never be able to work in this world. I don't think you have the guts to stand up for people. You'll just be a miserable F for the rest of your life."
Right.
I had people tell that kind of stuff to me so forceful and so hurtful that
Yeah.
I just had to go ahead, prove them wrong, show them that I can make it out in the world, show that I can be my own person, be my own guardian, be my own man. And
Right.
that's what I've been doing for the past 4 or 5 years. And it's just been uphill battle of trying to get this stuff so that I don't have to be a miserable F anymore. But
Yeah.
for people who criticized me when I was younger, look at me now, jackasses. Sorry.
No, man. I mean, I know you're expressing yourself, man, and you're doing really good, man. So let's keep it up. I think that is inspiring, of the fact that you're doing your own thing. I mean, but that's why I'm also learning too that people are gonna hate us, like especially
Yeah.
people are gonna hate people that become successful, or really trying to shoot for their dreams. If they want to be YouTubers, if they just want to inspire people, make videos, make content. There's going to be people who hate us. Maybe they hate because we're single and we're able to do these things, or not single. You don't have to be single, or you understand what I'm saying. But I don't know. There's going to be people who hate us, and they want this is why I learned that there's be miserable people that want to bring you down. It gets the saying, misery loves company. So there's going to be people hate, but we just got to keep going. We got to keep moving forward, and not let people try to stop our passions, our dreams, the things that inspire us to wanting to do the YouTube channel. I'll say real quick. For me, I started a YouTube channel. It wasn't to be famous. It wasn't to be the next Shane Dawson or PewDiePie or any of these people. I started YouTube as a documentation of my separation, going into my divorce, more of my documentation of like my transparency. And even now, going into another new year, just learning more about myself, learning to love myself, learning to take care of myself. Like what you're doing, man, is honorable. It's really good for your
And I just need to do that myself and also love my family, because my sister Shane and my brother Donovan, while I was down there, really loved me and I love them. But the one person who showed that he doesn't love me as much is my dad. And just recently, I just told him that until you start trusting me more and stop worrying about me, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Because the late Friday night when I came home around 12 a.m., I called him to tell him that I came home safe and sound, and then he interrupted my speech and such. So the following morning, I called him and asked, "Hey, Dad, why do you always abruptly interrupt me?" And they said, "It's because you repeat the same old stuff." He said it differently, but I don't want to say the SHIT word.
No,
I don't want to say the SHIT word that he said to me. And so from there, I just decided to tell him that I also filled out an application for me and him to appear on the Dr. Phil show. And he called me a child for no reason. And he said, stop acting like a goddamn child." And so that's what blew it for me. And so now I am just gonna continue on with my life and not have him be involved, because I don't want anything to do with my dad anymore.
yeah, I I feel you, man. I really do. I'm really sorry that you're going through that. I mean, I'll share this real quick. No one tell them my parents are not home. I love my parents. I love my dad, but like, he's never been there for me, like spiritually, or ever say he's proud of me, or he's always been there financially. And I'm not talking crap about my dad. I'm just being honest and transparent. Like, I love my dad. He's taught me how to be a hard worker, how to take care of my family, like financially and stuff. But like the spiritual aspect and the being proud, as a boy coming into a man, he never showed me those things. I mean, he told me he loved me, And but sometimes it's, I don't know, it's difficult at times. I have a really hard time a relationship with my dad. I mean, me and my mom are great. Like, I think that's why I do well sometimes with, like, uh, it's easier for me to communicate with women more clearly and better because I think because I have
Yeah,
such a strong
same
bond with my
here.
mom.
Same here. Because a lot of the people that I spoke to down in Arizona and spoke to about the issue with my dad have all been women. The woman that I spoke to first off was my sister Shane. Then I spoke to my brother Donovan's girlfriend Alex, and then I spoke to a few women here on YouTube, and just that they seem to understand me more and get a more clear understanding, and they said that they'd be willing to help me out and be there for me if I ever go through this kind of stuff ever again. And that just shows you loyalty and respect and trust. And I just never felt that kind of way from my dad. Like, he felt, because there's been a lot of times where I felt as though he's never trusted me, even as a 28-year adult. There's been many times where I felt as though he never allowed me to go hang out with the kids in the playground, hang out with the neighbors, etc. I always felt as though I was always being a watchful eye 24/7 over him without him trusting that I can have a great time and just be safe and be protected with the kids and just have a good time, play in the sand, play ball with each other, swing on the swing together, etc. But I always had to have my dad be there right by my side. And there's been times when my dad used to live here in Minnesota, I asked, hey, is it if I go down to the grocery store to get the stuff that you need? We're like, no, 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 I'm coming with you. I know it's just wanting to make sure that he has the best for me, but going to a grocery store that's not too far down the road and wanting me to get like the stuff they want me to get that won't even be one bag full, I'd be like, okay, I can do that for you, Dad. Just give me your card. And he had to be there with me every step of the way.
Um, and I saying that I feel you, man. I really do. Like, I know it sucks. We just, all we want is our dads to have boundaries, like, you know, respect us. Because I feel the same way. No, I really do. I'm not just saying that just to say that. I really do feel. I feel like my dad sometimes doesn't like respect anyone. And I'm not talking junk about my dad. Because there's a lesson in this, all of this. Because like when you know how sometimes, like, as humans, we tend to, especially fight without fighting. It's a saying pretty much like learning to fight, learning to like communicate with like the opposite sex or whatever, in a way that you're not yelling at her, you're not degrading the person, but you're still respecting them, but you're still trying to hear them out. And that's why, like, one of the tips in this book I really believe in is men walking with mirrors. And what I'm learning as a new definition for me to be a man is men respond, not react, because that's something that I struggled in my marriage. I'm just being open. I'm just gonna be transparent with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I didn't know how to fight without fighting. I mean, we got along for the most part a lot, but then there were some things that didn't get along with, especially our faith, like my faith in God, her faith in Joe. She's a Jehovah's Witness. I was a Christian at the time. But you know, I didn't know how. There was a lot of crash. It was just the beginning was all great, and it's kind of like the happily ever after type of thing, Disney stories, and that's what people don't teach you. That's what these Disney films are, like, kind of like, in a way, brainwashing these children, thinking that life is just, lollipops and candy canes and things like that, and it's not. Marriage is work. Marriage is hard work. It's not easy. I struggled. Obviously, I got into a divorce because it didn't work out with us. We both weren't ready. I'm not blaming her. I'm not saying her name because I still, in a way, I love her, even though she's not with me. And this is an expired marriage, expired relationship. But I have learned so much about this relationship, that past relationship, and that the fact that I'm learning to not react. I'm learning to more respond. Like, if I know that the heat of the moment is getting hot, learning to back off, learning to give people space. There's a lot of lessons you can learn from things that causes pain to me, but a lot of different lessons from it. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's hard, man, but I'm only recommending you get it because I want to start a book series. There's 66 Can Talk tips in there, kind of like helping us redefining what a man is, because I have talked to different people about this topic, and I'm sure you've been in some of my live streams, like learning that and I'm not getting feminist or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I do believe that it is a time for men now, you know, that the ground, the soil is rich, and that, you know, that we need to step up. I mean, all of us, most men out there, the ones that are married, you know, stepping up to, you know, if you're not leading your family, you're not leading your wife, you know, this is what happens. Women end up becoming leaders because men didn't do their job in that sense. And I'm not degrading men or at all or whatsoever. I'm just saying that there's a time and place like now for us to step up, to rise up, to be men that respond, not react, be men that are walking with mirrors and, you know, really reflecting on who we are and really letting things awake us in a way that we could love harder in this world. We could be able to help other people. So I really believe in that message.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I know. I started going, but
I love you, Manny. You're a sweet boy and a cool cat.
I appreciate it, man. No, I just get really inspired, and I really feel for you, man. I'm sorry that you're going through this hardship with your dad, but I know one day I'm really hoping, you know, when I hope for, like, even my dad and like this men out there that are not listening to their sons, that they don't make it way when it's too late, to, you know, for them to apologize to us or to show us respect. I don't want it to be like you know, they died and they never showed us that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm hoping for your dad, my dad, and men out there that are maybe could be listening to this. Show your sons that you love them. Show your sons that you are proud of them. Show them that you actually are, you know, proud of the person they are becoming, because you are the first example of a man as a leader. So I'm really hoping to. I'm calling out all men, man. We got to step up. We got to show love. We got to learn to love hard. I mean, I don't know if you're a man of faith. Doesn't matter. But, like, you know, even in the Bible, God, all that, you know, God was a man of fierce. Like, he was strong, a warrior. He could destroy, but he was also gentle. So he also had that feminine side and that male side. So it's okay for men to cry. I'm just letting you guys know it's okay to show feelings. It's okay to be transparent. Like, Angel, my message has been for this channel is I want people that are loving, that are positive, that are inspiring. I want people to be here in my channel. This channel is not about bullies. I am an anti-bully. I don't want no bullies. I don't want trolls here. I'll ban you guys. So, like, I'm just saying that yeah, it's true. In my channel, I want people to really love each other. Like, this is a safe space. This is a safe container where, Angel, you can share your heart here, and no one's going to reject you. No one's going to disrespect you, because people here in my channel and my fam, we're all about love and positivity. That's why. If you haven't listened to Angel, go listen to Logic. I love Logic. Logic's been my boy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but his music is very positive. It's very encouraging. And since I have discovered him, it's really positive. Like, it's hip hop music, but it's not music where it's not degrading women or talk about money all the time and blah 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 and drinks and drugs and blah blah blah. So I love Logic. Logic's really cool to listen to. So you should check him out.
I'll definitely check his channel out if he has one.
Actually, he does. I think it's called Logic Visionary. But Logic's he's produced. Did you ever hear the 1-800 song?
Nah. What 800 song are you talking about?
I'll send it to you because I might get copyrighted.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna play it here. I'll send you a link.
Send it to me on Hangouts there, you big goofball.
I will play the song.
send it to me on Hangouts, you big goofball.
There'll be some people here on the chat maybe probably have heard the 1-800 song. But I don't want to get copyrighted because that's not good. But no, Logic's cool. I'll send you a link of his channel and his music. But I'm sure you have heard of him. He's been on the radio. He has one song that's a radio song. So, speaking of Angel, what's your type of music do you like? What type of music do you listen to? What inspires you, man?
Well, for me, it's basically is any songs that I basically enjoy. But most of the time, it's like 80s, 90s, and early 2000 songs that I listen to. Some of the old stuff, and recently I kind of came up with my own first verse of the song from 2014, the "Honey I'm Good," because you know that song, "Nah Nah Honey I'm Good."
Yeah.
Well, I came up with my own verse, and it basically goes like, "Nah, nah, team, I'm good. I could travel again, but I probably should not. I got my family
Oh
at home,
yeah.
home, home, home.
I
It's
hear
been
it.
a long trip here. It's been a long month here, a long month there, and my luggage has been everywhere. Hold up now. I had fun. I will not lie, but my team asked me. Did I run tonight and be like, nah team, nah team. We got it all wrong team. My family has my love. So nah nah team, I'm good. I could try again, but I probably should not. I got my family at home and I want them to be alone. They got the stuff to do and I wanna be there too. Be there too.
Thank you, Angel. I appreciate the enthusiastic and your heart for singing. Good for you. No, no,
Yeah, I love you, man.
I can sing and play. I do. I also I have done a music vlog. It's not like a video or anything like that. It's just me playing my guitar and singing. So I do sing and play too. So I like to do those streams. Just like I don't know. For me, sometimes videos flow in a way like I'll get in the mood and want to live stream it, but I want to sing and play, so I'll jump and start a stream that way. I was gonna say like so for your creative flow, how does your ideas for your videos come about?
Well, for me, it all depends on what I'm doing at the moment because for me, I don't necessarily have any creative flow or any ideas that stick with me. Because, like, let's say if I were with, because, like, let's say videos of people vlogging, videos of people doing a review of something, or videos of tips and advice. I don't necessarily have any form of that stuff. I just do as I do, and if I have an idea of what of a video that I want to do, I'll go ahead and go with it. Because but for me, it's all just like a play by ear, so to speak.
Huh. No, no, man, that's cool. Like, I I remember making my first mukbang. I think I always say it wrong. It's either mukbang.
It's a mukbang, mukbang,
Mukbang. I don't know.
mukbang.
I know some people say it differently. I've heard it two different ways of saying it, but no, I remember my first one I think was Burger King, and then I done like a couple of McDonald's and different ones. So those are kind of fun because it's like it's weird. I don't know if you get weirded. I mean, not weirded, but it feels weird like you're eating, but you're also filming it. So it's like,
Well, for the most part, I live stream my mukbangs where of a location that I'm at. But for me, I try my best to not try to go to the same place more. I wouldn't say twice, but because I go to many of the same places, but I don't try to have it be where I live stream a mukbang from there like all the time. I mean, I could do it here and there to see what new options the restaurant has. Because, like, let's say if I were to go to Denny's tonight, and then a couple weeks later I was at Denny's again, I don't necessarily try to live stream a mukbang or do a video of it if I have been to that place not that long ago.
No, that's true. That makes sense. The most time I done those videos, I was usually in my car, but I done like a Arby's, I done a Burger King, I done a McDonald's. I done the usual ones. I haven't done a Subway. I haven't felt I guess in the mood to do them. I guess like.
I like the lot of food review channels because have you ever heard of a channel called ENK, aka Peep This Out?
No, I mean I could definitely check them out. The ones I have heard of foods, Healthy Food Junk. I actually got to meet them. Juliana and JP. They're YouTubers from Florida, from Orlando. I think Orlando, New York. So they're called Healthy Junk Food, and they were over at Gatorland. Let me show you. I don't know. Did you ever watch the video? Actually, I didn't post it yet. So guys, I'm gonna be posting soon. I went to Gatorland, and I filmed where Omar, the Omar Gosh TV, he was there. Patty and the G team were there, so I got to meet Patty. That was pretty cool. I met Juliana from Healthy Junk Food. So I met a few YouTubers. I mean, I didn't do a lot of talking, but it was just neat to meet them and talk to them and just see how they do their own work. It's really cool because it's funny. When I went to Gatorland that day with my boy Gene, my friend Gene, all you can see is people with their cameras like filming and stuff like that. And it's like, and it's like, this is not Hollywood, man. Usually you see that stuff in Hollywood. You see cameras, people taking pictures, like the paparazzi and all that. But it was kind of neat just to see other YouTubers filming and recording and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Omar's really cool. I got to meet Omar. I'm waiting for him to do another meet and greet in Orlando. He'll probably do it. Omar's pretty cool. But I was gonna say, I was gonna ask you, what do you think? Because we're talking about YouTubers and different YouTube channels. What do you think when a lot of YouTubers do the whole clickbait videos? How do you feel about?
Well, for me, it's kind of hard to tell what is a clickbait and what is not. Cause for me, some people can, but for me, I can't. Cause like, let's say if I were to click on the title of something, and it will show like what the video is about. I still wouldn't have no idea what if I'm being clickbaited or if not. Because I just cannot tell the difference.
All right. Well, I'll give you some examples that I have seen that I know they've been clickbaited or I've been clickbaited. The paranormal stuff. Because let me show you real quick why I'm bringing up the paranormal stuff. I am a believer of the paranormal world. I wouldn't consider myself a paranormal investigator. I'm kind of new to it. Just learning about spirit boxes, learning about different spirits, like positive, negative energies. I really do believe in the spiritual realm. I do believe that there's angels, there's demons. I believe in a God, and I believe there's a Satan. I believe there is a world that we cannot see. I really believe that 100%. And lately, I've been getting evidence of having spirit box. It's saying my name and stuff like that. And I've been getting some evidence with the EMF meters. Getting some communication. I've been trying to really think about it and reflecting it. I did some today, and it was like I was getting really good stuff. I might send you some stuff if you want to check it out. But the reason I'm mentioning about paranormal videos, I have seen YouTubers that it's been clickbaited that they would go on the channel, they'll say abandoned haunted house, and the YouTubers would like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And then you see like a door move, and then like I don't know, like I feel like it's a lot of different YouTubers are fake about them. Like they're not really. I mean, first of all, they're not really paranormal investigators because I know a few paranormal investigators that personally, and they take this serious because it is a serious thing. We're trying to communicate something that we don't see. We're trying to communicate with the unknown, the dead. And if we believe, I mean, I believe in angels and there's demons, then it's real. So you gotta like really be careful with what you're doing. But because I'm also empathic and I'm also highly sensitive, I definitely could sense energy in the room, especially with people's different energies. I don't know. I've just been learning a little bit more about different things and how that works. But so yeah, that's why I'm trying to talk to you, Angel, about. I've seen a lot of paranormal videos and saying it's haunted and all that, but it kind of bothers me because I've seen stuff that's real and I've seen stuff that it's not real, and I feel like a lot of those videos is just clickbait. It's just they want you. Oh, here's an example: the Dybbuk box. A Dybbuk box is pretty much a box where the Jewish people would pretty much try to cast this evil demonic spirit in this box, pretty much to not get out. And there's only one box of those, which is Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. It's the one and only Dybbuk box. So everything else is fake. Everything else is fake, especially on Amazon, eBay. It's not. There's nothing really haunted about that object. So, but anyway, those examples I'm thinking that are fake videos or clickbait videos, the paranormals and stuff. Still there, Angel?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I didn't know if I lost you. No worries. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm pretty much talking about the paranormal videos where people say it's haunted and it's not, and they act like they hear all these different sounds, and I feel like they're faking it. Like I could see it though. I can tell that they're faking it, and I can tell the ones that are really trying to get things happening. So it's just I don't know. It's tricky.
Well, you are tricky as well from time to time.
Nah, not tricky. I'm just my you mentioned that you're ADHD, so am I. So I sometimes I forget things, but I'm still human. But the thing is, I own up to my mistakes when I do make them. So you know that, and I'll apologize, which I did earlier off this live stream. So but now, man, if you feel like you have answered enough questions, I mean, you're more welcome to coming back, man. I want you to come back, share me.
Yeah, I would love to come back on sometime soon in the near future, and you can ask me more questions about like maybe my personal life and about my hopes and dreams. But that's not related to YouTube, but like my personal life, and I'd be more happy to share it because I know for you it's just about their YouTube channel, but for me, I'm more broader than that, and I'm more openly about stuff. So if you want to ask something about me, about my personal life and such, I'd be more happy to share it with you.
I don't know, man. No, I hear what you're saying. Well, you know that this is a podcast series, so I do try to focus more on what inspires you, what are your passions, your dreams, things like that. I do also do videos. You know that I do life coaching videos. I do like life lessons, things I'm learning. So we could always make another video that's focused more on the life coaching, life lesson aspect. So I'm open to everything. If you've seen my playlist, I have everything on there. So I'm an open-minded person. So no, man, you're more welcome. We could dig deeper into learning more about you and the things you have been learning, and we could share. Obviously, people want to hear these things. People want to. If I'm realizing as I'm getting older that that's what made me start realizing I gotta take care of myself physically, mentally, spiritually, because no one is gonna do that, man. No one in life is going to make you be healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually. I really believe it's all three in one. Because and as I get older, I'm 34. As I'm getting older, no one's gonna take care of this body. I gotta do it. I gotta take care of my teeth, my body, everything, man. So what I'm saying is, what I've been learning is that in life we have to, in a way, we have to be our own heroes in a way. I mean, in a way, and I say that is that no one's gonna save us. We have to save ourselves, and what I mean by that is like we, as humans, and as we have a mind and a brain, learning to continue to make our brains grow. And the more we grow, and the more we reflect on life, reflect on our story, our hero's journey, slaving dragons, going back to the village change. As we learn these things, we learn more about ourselves. So I think it's really good to reflect and know who you are. So yeah, man, I definitely all about also that type of spiritualness. Like I believe 100% about learning to change ourselves, learning to change our minds, and continue to grow. And that's why I listen to podcasts. That's why I started this series, because I want to see how other people think and react, and what inspires them, and what makes them to create these different types of videos. And also I want to know more about yourself and your development as your transparency. I had that as a tattoo because I believe in 100% that we need to be authentic, we need to be transparent, and to be honest, and to love hard. So yeah. Yeah, man. So we'll definitely talk. I'll do one of the days I'm off and you're not busy, we could record, and we'll just we might have a different audience. But I love people. That's the thing. Something I've been learning, Angel, and we'll wrap it up. And you can share some stuff real quick too. I'll just say real fast. My revelations for 2018. I learned
2019.
2019. I mean, things from 18 I'm bringing into 19. learning just to fight without fighting, learning to be authentic, be honest. What's up? What's up, James? Sorry, I'm looking at the chat too on here. Something like, yeah, definitely for me is, you know, just learning to be humble, learning to be honorable. Like, I really do believe that we know our blueprints. You know, we're learning our own truths, having negotiables, you know, non-negotiables, things to reflect. And as I'm, you know, like, I'm learning to be single and on purpose. And what that means, in other words, Angel, is that I want to work on me first. I want to take care of myself financially, take care of myself, like, you know, have my own place. Because right now, you know, as I'm trying to find better jobs and better paying jobs and stuff like that, you know, once I'm a comfortable place where I can, you know, do stuff financially, I'll worry about dating. I'll worry about looking for to date someone if that's what I feel like I need to do. But right now, it's just me to focus on loving myself, getting myself straight and forward, and doing what I need to do, and continue to build, in a way, build myself back up. Because, you know, going from separation, divorce, and all that, sometimes you pretty much got to start life over. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I've been working on through this year. So, man, I appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah, and I think it might be time for me to eat my pizza.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I know it's time for you to eat your dinner, man. So I get it. Well, Angel, I appreciate your
time. And I'll try my best to get some rest tonight as well.
Yes, definitely get some rest. You'll definitely.
Maybe I can come and sleep with you and have a sleepover together, Manny.
Nah, I'm good, man.
I love you, man. You are cool kid. Glad I got the chance to meet you on Coach Eli's stream that one time. You're a cool person.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. We'll definitely chat. Next video will probably, for you and me, will probably be getting deeping into the human soul. Us learning as men and defining what man is. That'll be a really good topic, and I can hear.
Yeah, and also we could have discussed about the meaning of how to be a real man.
Right. And if you want, man, I'm serious. Go pick up this book. You can get it on audio and listen to it. That's what I do. I got the book and I got the audio, and the only reason I'm bringing up John Kim, because, like, for me, he really resonated about that's from a man that went from separation, divorce himself too, and he's a therapist. He's called the Angry Therapist. He's also a certified life coach, and the stuff that he's been really teaching, and I've been listening to him for almost 2 years now, and it's been really helpful. And the stuff that he teaches me, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot about redefining what a man is. I'm learning a lot about learning to love hard, learning to seek nectar. You know, the things that you love to enjoy, like if it's music or it's games or is it, you know, whatever brings you life, whatever excites you to live. Because that's the thing. I'll say it real quick, and we'll end this. You know, that's the thing about life, Angel. Like, we can't just be machines. We can't just always be working, never taking vacation, never taking a break. We were made more. We were made more than just being machines. We were made more than just doing the ordained, you know, doing something greater. Our calling, our purpose is to do something greater than ourselves, right? That's the message. That's like for
we can discuss more about that.
Oh my God. Am I talking to a spirit or am I talking to Angel?
Well, actually, I went from human to ghost now.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love you.
No, man.
But yeah, I understand where you're coming from. We can discuss more about it on the next video.
All right, man. So thank you, Angel, for this time. Enjoy your dinner, your pizza. Thank you, everyone who showed up on the live chat. I really appreciate all of you guys. I really do, bottom of my heart. Please, if you like this type of content, please smash that like button. Share some comments for the people who didn't see this live stream of Live Now, and share it with your friends. Put it on your playlist. Please watch it in full. I really do believe in that message, the philosophy of if you're going to support someone's, you know, channel, their dreams, the things that they create, please watch it in full. Just don't say, hey, I watched the video and didn't, because that's not. It's pretty much you're dropping off someone's business card. you know, you're giving someone your business card saying, hey, I'm just dropping by, man. I appreciate your content. And I actually watch your content. So that's something that we all got to practice as YouTubers. So anyway, thank you everyone on this live chat. I love you all. And thanks, Angel, for your time and this interview. And I'll talk to all you guys later. This is your boy.
Later, Manny. Have a great day. Bye.
All right. This is your boy, AkaoRyu, signing out. All right. Peace.